Hi guys, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Muli mutya balungi abeekumira ku Nubiat Media. Kansubira nti nno buli bulungi nange ndi bulungi alhamdulillah. Wasuze otya osiibye otya yonna gy'osinzira okubeera ng'otulaba tukwaniriza obeera mupya nga waakalaba channel eno obadde oscrollinga n'osanga vidiyo eno, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Munnamasaka Promax Ombwati Nsonze neera mu vidiyo yaffe ey'okubiri n'omukyalo ono ani amujjukira sigenda mwanjula njagala yo abajjukize nti nze gundi tulyoke tubeere nga twanjula omulamwa gwe tugenda obeera nga tukolako twogerako olwaleero nga yamumanyi ku channel eno twogera ku bintu bingi eby'enjawulo tuleeta abantu ne batubulira jjani zaabwe ez'enjawulo twogera ku bintu ebiri mu bulamu obwa bulijjo bwe tuwangaaliramu era n'olwaleero tulina omulamwa omulungi ennyo naye nga tetunatandika tandisa okulabako ku Nubiat Media
nange basange
bambulizeeko obajjukize n'amannya go omanyi bano bakujjukiza tubajjukiza buli we tujja.
Hello guys, thank you for staying tuned in. Mwebale kwekumira ku Nubiat Media. Once again, Salima here.
Okay, thank you for coming back to our channel and thank you for accepting to share the words with the world.
You're welcome.
Okay, leero kye twagala okwogerako abantu bangi nga nange sejjeemu kubanga nze nabagamba I always talk about ebintu bye nali ndabyeko mu bulamu obwange oba abantu abanninaanye ne bwe baba nga si bakwano bange naye nga oli anninaanye nzija nenkyogerako kubanga I believe bwekiba nga kyahappeninga ku nze kyahappeninze ku bantu bangi nnyo abalala. Kaakati nno olwaleero njagala twogere ku nsonga eno. Abantu olaba Salimaye, abantu bangi oyinza obeera ne mukwano gwo nga si musajja oba nga musajja, I mean your friend oba your husband oba your boy lover oba your fiance oba your whatever ne mufailinga okubeera mwenna, it has failed. Naawe ng'okiraba naye ng'ogamba sisobola muleka naabeerawo ntya, n'obeera mu bulamu obw'okunyigirizibwa naye ng'otya okuleka omuntu oyo otambule n'obulamu bwo mu maaso. Ng'olowooza omuntu biki by'ayinza otunulira oba like tulina kukola tutya to let go. Kubanga oluusi tekibeera na ku bantu nti oba relationship, oluusi giba mirimu gye tukola naye ng'otya ogamba so wenva ku guno omulimu this is the end of me, naye ng'ate si bwe kito bwe kiri. Waba wakyaliyo abantu abalungi bangi nnyo omulamu, emirimu emirungi mingi nnyo omulamu naye nga gw'ogamba I cannot let go of this person, ono omukwano gwange yamanyi kino ekyange ye yankolera kino sisobola muleka. What do you say about that?
First of all, moving on is hard. Moving on is hard, especially in friendships, relationships. I mean, in every aspect of life, moving on is hard. Whether it's a loss of life, a loved one, it's hard. More aspects is on now. But some things you have to accept. You have to accept that, in a situation to chaninga where things have changed. This person that once loved me no longer loves me. This person that once treated me like this now treats me like this. Or my friend who we used to be close with, now he's hanging out with other people. He prefers other people or she prefers other people. So it comes with a lot of acceptance. It comes with a lot of talk to yourself because it's hard. It's really hard. Moving on is hard. I mean, your life has been revolving around this person. Seeing the pictures, the places, the memories you've created. You're not really more known to the conversations, the advice. If something happens to me, I'm going to call Nubu. Something that you can no longer have access to that person. It's very hard because that is starting all over again. That is being born again. You have to change, you have to adjust a lot of things in your life. So it's a really hard journey, but then if you know about self-love, then you can move on. If you love yourself, it is possible to move on. It is hard, but there are a lot of harder things in life.
So ekitegeeza
Mm.
omuntu kyentegeddemu byowakwogera nti tuyige always to make ourselves priorities.
Exactly. For example, if it's a relationship that has failed, mubadde mu relationship, let's say 6 years, and now you're like 27. It's a 6-year relationship. I mean, this has been your relationship. I
You
mean,
expect marriage, you expect children, you expect home with
if
that
you're
person.
27 and you're in a 6-year relationship, it means obulamu bwo obwa adulthood wabutandika n'ono omuntu. Or if you're someone atabadde, there are people who start relationships quite early, but there are people who don't. So a 6-year relationship was really a very long time. 6 years is a very long. I mean, 2 years is very long. Now just imagine 6 years. Okitegeera?
Oyo omuntu oba already muyinza okuba mubadde temunaba movinga in naye already obeeranga omufumbo gyali. You're like tugenda zaala abaana we bati.
You're having this conversation. But there are people, by the way, surprisingly, there are people who are in 6-year relationships and they don't have those conversations.
Really?
Yes.
Katinga.
They're saying it's not, mostly the man saying it's not the right time, let's pursue this, I'm not ready, we have to first establish something. But, to each their own. But what I'm saying is, 6 years is really a long time for a relationship to just end. So it's going to be hard. It's normally hard for people to move on, okay? But you have to move on. Reason? A person who no longer loves you. You cannot force it. They're going to do things because this person knows you in and out. They're going to do things that they know hurt your soul. They're going to break you. So it will be easier to move on after 6 years than moving on after 10 years. If it's not moving on 6 years, yes, I mean results may vary. What you are trying again after 6 years and they failed, they tried again and it worked. But it's not your sign that it will work for you. It's not that sign, okay? Just because it's worked for me doesn't mean it will work for you. So relationship you have to accept it. You have to master the the art of letting go. It's not hard I mean it's not easy like I said, it's hard, but you have to. Because when omuntu agenda kulumya takyakwagala, they're no longer on the same page with you, they no longer revolve, their lives no longer revolve around you. They don't see things the way you used to see them. You're holding on to the memories of, oh, Kale, we used to do this, he used to tell me this. You're having deja vu. But it's because he's no longer or she's no longer in love with you. It's not only men, it's women also. So it's better situation whereby hard. It's chilinga kufira. You lose someone you love. For example, I lost my sister sometime back in 2017. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life, and this is coming from someone who experienced painful things. Not relationship things, but life is different for everyone. Yeah. So when I lost my sister, it was really painful. But then as time goes on, you get used to it, and then you accept that she's gone, she's not coming back, and then you get used to the pain. Okay? Ojja kuteekamu light. It will show that it's night. Nze ndaba eri tulabika. Tubijjukire, tubaddewo. Twambadde sijjukire.
No, you can't tell me.
You accept that it has happened.
Oh.
However painful it is, you accept and then you learn to live with it. My sister died. It's a sad thing. She died. And then otuuka time nga omulowoozako once in a while, you know, nga you're used to the pain. Huh? You accept that she's not coming back. Yeah, that's it. Nemu relationship or friendship, so that's how it should be. And you get used to it. Time comes, it's no longer as painful as it was in the. It's painful, but not as it was in the beginning. You wish she was here, but she's gone. You know. So, relationship it should also be like that. Because omuntu atakwagala oba omulaba.
Atakwagala oba omulaba.
Yes, yes. No matter how long you've been in a relationship, no matter how much you loved each other, sometimes things fail, and we have to accept it. Sometimes Lutukanga, the goals don't align with his goals don't align with your goals. Her goals don't align with your goals. You know, there is no really love is supposed to be a beautiful thing. Okay, so when you tukanga muri ku extent kaka love, then that's not the beautiful. That's a war. Love should not be a war. Yes, misunderstandings might happen, but then that's why there is communication. You talk about it, you fix things. Okay? Love is not supposed to be a war. So the minute you're in a relationship, then that's not a relationship. That is not something you should be wanting for yourself.
Buli muntu ayagala ekintu ekirungi
Ekiri
ekimuwa
calm, ekiri
emirembe.
exciting, ekiri, you know, naye buli saa ng'olinga ali mu warfield, bagiyita atya battlefield. Tukole tuti.
Oba banukwano munansonyiwa omanyi obudde bugenze ne butuzibako kati tubadde tuli mu shifting afuna kifo kirala kubanga obudde bubadde buzibye nga tetukyalabika so tufunye wanene ekifo katwanguyirize tusobole okubeera nga vidiyo yaffe tugimalako ate tugende nga bwe mwawulidde mu ntandikwa twabadde twogera ku relationship like a failed relationship naye ng'ogyesibyeko weesibye ku mukwano gwo naye mukwano gwo takwagala naye okanyawonza oyo omwana nze namukolera kino naye ye takola bwati because she doesn't care naye gwe omwesibyeko ogamba nze simuvaako weesibye bufumbo naye ng'okirabira ddala nti obufumbo tebukola oli musajja omukazi akutulugunya olemeddewo otudde lw'abaana akati wama mukaana kazi atudde lw'abaana omukazi amutulugunya naye tavaawo
Aye omukazi yasazeewo kutulugunya my dear.
Bamanyi nti nno abasajja be batulugunya abakazi
Even second can sit and take notes.
N'ogamba how can this happen? It happens. Mulimu abasajja nga babatulugunya mufumbo.
But the majority is men.
Yeah. Naye nga waali agamba oluusi omanyi abasajja baate bye basibirako binene nti azimbye amaka ge alwanye okuva ku myaka kangeza 27 azimbye amaka ge kati ali mu myaka 4 agamba ngende nziremu ntandika obulamu kaŋŋume nfiire wano mu nnyumba yange abalowoozaku okitegeera
Besides men, when they're still young, they treat their wives very bad. Most of them, especially in our African societies, abasajja bayisa bubi abakazi, like majority. So when they grow old, omukazi aba yabikoowadde, like we've done a lot of things nga yeekyawa, but she stayed because of ABC. Buli muntu aba n'ensonga. Buli muntu aba n'ensonga.
Ntudde lw'abaana oli abadde nawo okumala ebbanga ddene okimanyi waliwo families ezimuye salima ng'omukazi takola atudde waka atunuulidde gwe ku baana fiizi kwambala kulya kulwala naye kennyini takolangako oluusi oba oluusi yali akola wamugaana kati ng'abalamu agamba nve wano waye kasita atulekereza emmere kasita aweerera abaana n'okola buli kasasiro yenna nga waali kati n'otuuka mu kiseera w'omwetaagira nga naye taliyo naawe n'otandika otuula olw'abaana ng'omukazi ayita kuli takyayagala kumanya.
No, financial dependence causing a lot of different types of abuse. That's why there was emancipation. Abakazi nabo baleke bakole. But, you know, anyway, that's not the point. The point is twali twogera ku ki?
obadde otugamba nti to let go is not easy but you have to
Yeah.
for your
Letting go is a very hard road to walk. But staying somewhere where you're not wanted, it's also as hard or even harder. Imagine being mentally, physically abused in a relationship, but you're staying because of A, B, C, D. Yes, a lot of people have reasons why they're staying, why they're settling. Some women are financially dependent on men because men may be a mugano kola, or because she hasn't practiced in a long time, or she has a disability, or she has a lot of kids, or if she leaves, the man will bring another. She cannot single-handedly take care of the kids. I mean, it's a whole lot binge. It's a lot to unpack. However, staying with someone or somewhere you're not wanted has as much consequences as, I don't know. Imagine omusajja nga muli mu relationship, especially relationships, for God's sake, relationships. It's not even a marriage, okay? Boy, have 3 kids with this man. He had 3 kids with you, he didn't wife you. He did not put a ring on it. Ate akuyisa bubi akubonyaabona. What are you settling for? What are you staying there for? Because, especially in African societies, it's a ring before babies. And that's how it should be most times. It should be like that. Naye, I mean, there are different, we won't judge that because there are to each their own. Like I say, to each their own. Naye, ekintu kiriwo ekiri nti oli mu relationship n'obwo n'omusajja, your boyfriend and girlfriend, omusajja akuyisa bubi, he's a cheat, tayisa skirt, n'enkoko n'ekidomola wekyamaza skirt akikwana.
Oli yagambye mbu nno yayagala omukozi ne mukwano gwe.
Look at that nonsense. Oshegera. And you're there in a relationship ngonze buli mukazi ajje wa bba wange ngenda muranyisa bba wange ke which bba wange
si wo bba wakyala
olaba ate wali abasajja awutedi wali abasajja nga omusanga ne different types of women in different, I mean, nga bakazi they don't have any similarities because most men baba ne type. Most men have a type.
When we talk about it, waliwo omuntu gwe mmanyi Salema. Muvubuka. Naye omuvubuka oli ye talina choice.
Yes.
Oba mukadde, oba muwala muto, oba muddugavu, oba mweru nga ggwe, oba munene, oba mutini, oba mumpi, oba muwanvu.
He just goes. That man who doesn't respect. Olugira nga badda ku internet, but women don't respect. Excuse me.
Mogamba. Obeera like
how? What are you looking for?
Okusikiriza ogamba kambere at least waliwo omuntu Salima n'ogamba ndi mutono ndi mumpi ndi muddugavu omusajja aleese omukyala naawe kenyini ng'oli mukazi munne ng'omutunyako n'ogamba yes.
They just go.
Waliwo ensonga oba yamusikiriza wano naye olinze gye bali nga ye tayagala manya.
He don't even have a type because he's just a useless human being that has kubanga olaba kati that kind of man oli mu relationship n'oyo omusajja tayisasika anything that passes agenda
bugenzi.
And then oli mbuuza buli mukazi ajja ku bba wange, how long are you going to fight? For how long? How many women are you going to fight with?
Kubanga ogenda lwana n'ono omwana w'abandi omwokya asidi aleeta omulala.
Nze olaba nno
naye omwokye aleeta omulala. Naye omukuba ekino aleeta omulala. You'll end up in jail.
Let me be shamed for a lot of things in this life, but there will never be any woman. Anaja nagamba mbu Salima yan texting and leave my man alone. I rebuke that spirit of no, it will not be me. I will not be messaging someone who's not and believe my man ke. Which man? he doesn't know that he's in a relationship with you. Olaba, society crucifying nnyo abakazi. Society is, I think society was made up by men. The way they crucify women, for Katinarabi, there is whatever sports personnel, they're Americans, eh? Omusajja, he has in 1 year he had 3 babies with 3 women. And then there is this other girl, she plays basketball, women basketball. She got her degree, she has her life in order. But in Morocco at workings on the internet, the whole internet is going after her. But they're not crucifying the men who had 3 babies in 1 year with 3 women. Those are 3 broken homes you created. But no one is saying nothing. No, he's a man. You know? They're not saying anything. Oshagera. Society is so against women, it's actually scary.
agamba bo bagamba muno society tebaringa bakazi.
No, that is what women are fighting for. And when women are fighting for that, men bajja kuvayo bakyogerenga as if it's something bad. For example, feminism, men normally talk about it as if it's something bad, so that they shame.
Do you know that most of us don't even understand that word?
Exactly. Hi, how are you? What I realized is that most people don't understand the word feminism. They think feminism is hating men. Nobody's hating on you, nigga. You're hating on yourself. Nobody are hating men. No one is hating men. Feminism does not mean hating men. Actually, especially now, even women, it's so embarrassing to see women that they don't understand the word feminism. I saw Orotaro waliwo wakati wa Shiba ne Cindy. Nga Cindy agamba mbu simanya nga abantu befuula feminist nga they are fake. But I was analyzing that whole thing, it wasn't making sense. I was like, maybe she just said it because Oli achogera proudly. It doesn't matter. I just want to win. I looked into yes, because I looked into Cindy's situation. Nendaba, she's married right now, but she has a baby with some other guy who did not marry her. But she's able to see her kids. Edda, nga teri feminism.
Omusajja
agenda n'omwana. But how do you even live? Ogenda otyo ogenda wa? Ono omusajja alina okusajjala ate he can do whatever he wants, but you stay in that relationship. The mere fact that Cindy left that relationship, it means waliwo bitagenda bulungi, right?
Yeah.
So she was able to move on to find her man, someone who dotes on her, someone who loves her. She was able to move on. She's happy now. It's very evident. She's so happy, and we love that for her. We love her. Now, yeah, that thing didn't sit well with me because I was like, what do you mean feminism? Are you just saying it for the sake? Because it's a battle, there is that aspect.
I tell you, spicy agamba muno fake mama, fake feminist.
Yes, they keep saying it because I think they don't understand what it means. Spice was raised by a single mom because her father wasn't doing anything right. He did not take her to school, and then after some time, he came back, I don't know, Butonyamba, Bichi, the audacity of men. Someone who you did not take care of, how do you expect her to take care of you? But her mother was able to raise her alone because there is woman empowerment, there is feminism. They allow women to go out of the wedlock and take care of their babies in safe places. She's able to sing, to dress up the way she wants because there is feminism. Women are empowered. She's able to stand on that big stage that before is that stage is Abakamiri, Bobby Wine in the Bebe Kuru. Now we have space. She can put on a take her show, yeah. Abantu we go and support her because there is feminism. She's allowed to do that. You know, the space was created for her to be able to express herself musically, you know. Without feminism, she couldn't have done that. I swear on anyone who wants me to swear on them. Same with Cindy. She couldn't have married. How do you marry a second man? He's not a man enough, he could not keep a woman. And how omusajja wasatya omukazi eyazaalako okitegeera edda, like I mean before feminism or women empowerment, you know. So I think people don't really understand the meaning of the word feminism and what it stands for, the aims, the goals. They don't understand it. They think, and I think that narrative was created by men who don't want women to be empowered, okay? Who want women to settle. Because I see a lot of men like, you know, someone authenticate so that you'll be ashamed to talk about it.
neewunya nnyo nti lwaki tebaagala.
Because they cannot control you. If you're empowered, they cannot control
But it
you.
is not like that. Basobola okukontrola nga kiva ku ggwe n'omuntu gw'oyina patina wo gw'oyina nze ngamba kwe kiva. Nzokera ku makya ne ngenda n'enkola tekigenda kunfuula musajja. Nzokera ku makya n'enkola ne neegulira emmotoka gye njagala ne neezimbira ennyumba gye njagala nga z'okwetuusaako buli kimu. Sobola olabirira abaana bange tekigenda kunfuula musajja ngenda sigala nga ndi mukazi. Naye like wowabeerawo relationship nga mutegeeragana wakati wo ne bbaawo, I think abeera asobola okitegeera nti bw'oba okola ogenda sigala ng'orespectinga bbaawo kubanga oyagala taata w'abaana
Respect
bo.
has to go both ways.
Anti ngambye kisinziira nga mulina enkwatagana nti si nze ngenda okubeera nga nkurespectinga nga gwe tompa respect. Kati wekijjamu wekityo nti olw'okuba okola n'ogamba yo why lwaki station ono omusajja I can take care of myself n'abaana bange na buli kimu kyonna I'm working n'otambula n'ogenda olwo nga bagamba ndowooza olaba naye nga kyatandikira ku ye
because akola nsomukkiriza kukola
kyatandikira ku gwe mukazi owo aba akola gwe kiki kyokola
no olaba
handlinze otya
olaba. That's why we should be careful with who we lay with, the men we lay with, the men we have kids with. Not every man deserves your warmth. Okitegeera sinti buli musajja ate weetaaga omuzaalire just because akusabye omwana. Okitegeera, and you don't have to sleep with every man who says they love you. Okay, you have to be careful, you have to respect yourself and your body. That is number one. I don't care what, this is a disclaimer, I don't care what you do with your body. These are just my thoughts. You don't like it, it is okay. And I respect everyone's, whatever they want to do with their body, they should do. I'm just saying, we should be careful with who we lay with. Most of the times women are laying with their enemies. Their enemies. Ng'omuntu takwagala nnugu.
But newoja like kubanga mulimu ebintu ebibeerawo mu relationship saliye n'ogamba naye n'omuntu ddala we yagamba nti anjagala yali anjagala oba yali alimba. Ekyamazima nga bw'okitunulira nnyo no-analyzing ng'ogamba this was a lie. A very big lie.
Yeah, that is why
bagamba love etambulira ku kusaasira. Nti omuntu oba omusaasira nga mulimu by'otasobola kukola. Okusaasira okwo kasita kuggwawo kitegeeza tewabaawo mukwano. Naye ng'olaba oli ddala byakola nga tosobola bikola muntu gw'oyagala tosobola bikola mukwano gwe.
And respect because there are people who ended their relationships but they still respect each other because they have kids, and there are people who never respected each other. When they separated, it's war.
Talk about it. Waliwo olutalo olubadde lugenda maaso wakati wa simanya ya dictator Amin ne Chosen Becky. What do you say about it? Like Chosen Becky nze ku ntegeera yange ennafu. I believe bano abantu abavaayo mawulire okukuba bbaawe naddala muganda we akirinako idea nti talima twawukanye n'omusajja tulina abaana tusobola oleeta mu family makati gaffe wadde ng'oluusi zifeiringa naye kino ekyabwe ate kyagenze wala nti ate sista wange agende mawulire atandika okutyoboola bba wange oba takyali bba wange but taata w'abaana bange.
No, she's on the defense because the first thing what I saw first is that Chosen Becky Mbumwenzi, she lays with this man. She laid with the guy who was managing her YouTube.
Yeah, I heard that audio.
Yes. So she's on a defense.
But is it necessary, Sally?
Yes, it is necessary. No, but I'll tell you what. I keep telling you, by the Wednesday, there is no one agenda kujaga membu Salima yansangaawo natandika okuyomba nange out of the blue. Oyo muntu oba gyali ajje. But if you come for me, my darling.
But who come for who first?
They were saying that she's laying with other men. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. So as a man, I don't know what people say that I'm a man, but I think as a man, if you're my man, you should be able, I think, I don't know how to say it. I just know how to feel it. But Olaba, Nubu, however much we want peace and harmony and respect, like I said, respect goes both ways. At this big age of mine, before I used to be the bigger person, but as I grew older, I refuse to be the bigger person. You want to go in the mud with me? We're going to roll in the mud. You know why? Because people are going to see your perspective only, and they're going to say, "Tavude yokwogera," because she knows she's guilty, even if you're just trying to be the bigger person. Oshitagera. So if you say something about me that is not true, that it is defaming, that is big, what do you want to know? Musalima yansibidde omusajja. I cannot steal your man. So that I will not come for you. I don't, But there are some big things. She has a name. She has created her name. She has a brand to protect. So of course I support her 100%. I don't know if it's true or wrong. I don't know whom to support. But yene yabitandika, I support the other to come out and defend themselves.
That's true. But chosen Becky okuvayo naye defendinga.
Yes, me I support it. Is that say if my sister, if you go against my sister, I'm not going to let it slide. No, that's my baby. That's my sister. You don't know how we grew up. You don't know where we've come from. Okay?
Nanti abantu bagamba nti ono kyakola kikyamu.
People are going to say anything. No.
Bali baagala nakyo ekisooka balina abaana.
Yeah, and
ate ebintu bigenda kubeera ku social media tebigenda
no, but no one cares. By the way, I will tell you one thing. No one cares. Things are not as deep as people think they are. All of your misunderstanding they were having. So tomorrow they can get back together.
Not that they can get back together. But yeah, that is bayingiza mu ntalo z'abafumbo awo wetufunira obuzibu. Kati watya nga baddinganye. Gwe abadde ku social media ng'otagala odde eno odde eri simanya ojja otya osobola otya obeeramu eyo family n'owulirira
weekaza my dear kwekaza ogibeeramu ate n'otabawo kitibeesonyiwa my friend
sisange mulabe eyo ku mikolo
no
nawakanga zo tulabako
you're not going to make me uncomfortable around my sister. I ride till dawn for my sister. Okay? Till dawn for my sister. Chosen Becky yasindika oyo omuwala because if Chosen Becky yes, if Chosen Becky never nabyogera, it's going to make a lot of noise, more noise than it's making for this chick. Yes, oba yandibudde nakweka video Chosen Becky is a comedian. I used to see her skits that they are funny. She's actually funny. So she could have, it's very easy for her to put a camera in her face because her story is trending now. And she says, I didn't send my sister to do ABC. You should stop. She did not do that because she knows what's going on. And I support her sister because I'm going to do the same for my sister. Don't come for my sister, honey. But my sister, I will go to the school and I embarrass myself if they do something on my sister. I saw one lady on TikTok yagamba mbi yagenda kusomera nakuba omusajja ebisapatu omusomesa ebisapatu because yakuba muwala we ngaali mu period omusayi oba ne gumu biki something. And I was like, yes, go mama. I don't know, I refuse to be the bigger person by that. And so before I was so understanding, I'm trying to be like, let's leave it. But no, right now no, because you know why? You try to be understanding, you try to be good, but people keep coming after you. The only man to be misunderstandings in a I'm just wondering, how did we get here? I've never been in your space. I don't know you like that. We've never been close. We've never had conversation A, B, C, D. Why did you come after me? Like, I sit myself down and I'm wondering, why did this woman come after me? Oshtegera ng'omuntu yava mu bbanga n'akugulako olutalo n'akuvuma, we've never done anything to them. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to, sigana kuyomba no, because how will it look for who? Jigana kufana bati ewani. My friend, the script changed. You come after me, we roll in the mud. Okay. So
as we are rounding up, winding up. anti oluzungu nze bannange munansonyiwa.
English is not your first
English
language.
is, yes. Kahashe codes as we are finishing.
Yeah, as we're winding up. As
Tugenda
she's winding up.
tugenda kukomekereza ne kyewatugambye nti let's learn to let go.
No, we did actually tackle that thingy very well. Maybe next time. But more life, we have to accept. Ekintu ekiba kiguddewo okkiriza. There are people who were rich before and now they are poor. There are people who were poor before and now they are rich. Just because wali mugagga luli togenda gamba, I know someone who keeps going, Mose, nze nalina kino kati kiruwa. You have to accept. I don't bring the same arrogance you had when you were rich. You bring it in your poverty. Yes. So the point is, you have to accept situation nga wejja. Omanyi bunze, I think I'm at the stage right now when you unojja. I mean, let's say my phone negwawo, neyatika yonna negwawo. And I don't I be like all over the place, because it has happened. It has happened. Yes, I will feel sad, but I will not make a scene because what now? I have to look for what next. Who is going to help me out? How am I going to get myself out of this shit show? So acceptance is a very big aspect in our lives that we should bagamba nti mu luzungu okutambulira tulina ogitambulirako eyo aspect ejja tuyamba nnyo n'ebirala. I mean the parts are different. Engeri gye nkyogeramu kibanga the path is different for everyone, and situations may vary, but ebintu ebimu biri the common denominator is acceptance. Okay. If, for example, a friendship, and okay, one more thing I want to say about this letting go and moving on and if I end a friendship with you, Nobi, I swear on my mother's life, I will not go sending everyone buli omu gwe tumanyi owe Masaka owe Kyaddondo nga owankoze bino no nga owakola kino nga owakola kiri no, because there are times when we was cool, when we was riding for each other, okay, when we were gossiping about those people you're telling now that I said what, okay, why did you tell them last time? Why are you telling them now that we fall out? Y'all, you have to accept that a friendship has ended, move on. That nonsense of going around, yes, actually, I'm not the kind of person who will come to and I be like, no, I didn't say it. No, I don't say I didn't say it, because most times I don't even know what you're talking about. But I feel like defending myself will make me more guilty, and I don't like victimizing myself. I'm not the victim type. So, I prefer one no, you know. So those friendships is there. This is just a piece of advice. When you end a friendship with someone, I want a relationship with a man. That's a different story. But a friendship, like let's say me and you, we end our friendship. Yes, you may want to vent to a person or two or three, but this whole business of going everywhere telling it should end. That was my food for thought.
Okay, thanks so much, and thanks again for being here. And guys,
Me, I'm an angel just from heaven. I just landed from heaven.
Tubeere nga tubeerekerezamu abalekulamu abale kusubscribinga abasharinga n'abakomentinga mukola omulimu gw'amaanyi era byongera obajjukiza nti sifa abasinga okutegeera ku buli nsonga gye twogedde. So bw'oba ng'olabyewo ensobi
tusala ebigambo ate
osobola
I'm joking.
osobola okiteekawo wansi mu comment section.
You can advise us, you can guide us.
Kyandibaddewo ekiti era nga bwe yagambye
life is a learning curve. We're learning every day something new.
Kakati nno temubeereyo ne mugamba beeyogeza balowooza muno
No, it is okay tweyogeza kyo kituufu no.
naye nedda ngamba like nti oba balowooza be basinga obitegeera sife abasinga obitegeera
naye tusazeewo twefuula babitegeera wano tutetegeera
twasazeewo tubibategeerere oggyamu ekyokuyiga ate naawe otuwe ku by'olina mu mutwe gwo wansi awo mu comment section.
Yeah, you can advise us, musobola otuvuma, musobola otuguidinga, but subscribe, like, comment, share, and bagamata kali akade bakogera turn on the notification bell
so that you don't miss our next video. Thank you for choosing Nubiat Media. See you in our next video. Bye.